steal the cut lube, the expensive cut lube that they don't have in Colombia. So just one time, right? Now, the real important part about sawing is that A, you have both feet flat on the floor. If you're sitting like this, or like this, you need to lower your chair. If your knees are hiked, like, I'm so short, but if you feel like you're not at a 90 degree and you're surpassing that, or lower, or whatever happens when you're a tall person, just make sure that you raise your chair to the height that gives you a right angle, right? You always want to be feet planted on the floor and try to keep your back straight. Working like this is pretty common, but it's not good for you. So just try your best to have good posture. I've been doing this really fun thing in my classes lately where we stop and we take stretch breaks. So that'll happen in this class too. So if you're into stretching and all that good stuff, we'll do that in here. Because it's working for 6 hours like this will kill you. Okay? It will kill you. So that being said, when I start to saw, I usually start on the down. So as you're going forward, you're going to go down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, right? And notice how when I'm sawing, my blade is always perfectly straight, perfectly perpendicular to the horizontal line that my bench pin is making. A bench pin is a block of wood attached to your bench. This is called a jeweler's bench, where you'll do all of your work. The reason that it's all screwed up and has all these little drill marks and saw marks and everything is because that's what it's meant for. It's meant to get beat up and it's meant to be worked on. You don't hammer on here. You still hammer on your steel block, but you do all your filing, sanding, sawing, blah, 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 blah. Okay? So notice how I'm always straight. You're never going to see me sawing at an angle. Okay? Also, when I'm sawing, you're going to notice that my hand is super relaxed. I'm never going super, super tight, and I'm not pushing forward. If you push on this metal, you will snap your blade. As you move up and down, your blade naturally wants to cut forward. It's a very cool thing. You don't even have to try. As long as you hold your metal with your hand so that it doesn't flop, and you move up and down, your blade will move forward and you don't have to push at all. So let's put it into practice. And as I'm sawing, you'll also notice that when I hit curves, right, when I have to turn my piece to change direction, I'm going to, as I move my piece, I'm going to continually move up and down. If I move my piece and don't go up and down, it's going to snap my blade, because the metal is going to hit the blade at an angle, twist, and then it's going to snap my metal blade, right? So as I am turning, see how I'm moving my piece? And my blade's not changing direction, and my blade's not moving all over the place. My metal piece is moving, and I just keep my blade moving up and down. And again, really, I'm not pushing forward at all, and I'm so relaxed that if I wanted to, I could do this with 2 fingers, because you don't need to push at all. Now, if you get to a place where, right now, right, my metal is hitting the corner of my saw frame, I'm going to go ahead. You can do 2 things. You can back saw, you can back out all the way, right? Or you can undo the top and you can pull through, right? And this gives you the ability to cut in from the other side, if that makes your life easier when you're cutting out whatever shape you decide to do. So you'll go ahead and tighten your blade again. You'll go ahead and use a little bit more spit. No, I'm sorry, cut lube. This way. And you can go ahead and start from the other side. If you encounter like a bunch of dust from your cut lube and metal, you can just go like that. I used to blow it away, but I don't have that option anymore. So, but you do want to see the line that you've drawn. Also notice, right, how close my fingers are all the time to where I'm sawing. It's not because I like to live on the edge and I want to, have my fingers super close to the blade, but it's because I don't want my metal to flop up and down as I'm sawing, because that'll cause my blade to snap. So as I'm turning, you see that I keep moving up and down, right? Now, sometimes in the center of sawing, in the middle of it, you'll be like, I feel like I need more lubrication. You can just go ahead and do that. And so I have this cute little part, right? If you guys want, initially, maybe before you cut a shape, like right before, right? I want you to just practice sawing a straight line. Or maybe it's not straight, and that's fine. Maybe you do want to draw it, right? And to get a straight edge, by the way, you can use anything that's straight. You can use the side of your sanding stick. You can use the side of your file, right? You can take your scribe and just, okay? And I don't care so much about you being perfectly straight the first few times, but see, this wasn't tight enough. I just want you to get through and get used to that forward motion. And as you're doing this, as you're not worrying about turns and curves and making your shape perfect, I want you to get really used to just relaxing your wrist, not gripping the crap out of this saw frame, because it's not going to help you. It's going to make this way harder. Right? And I just want you to practice just moving forward, up and down, not pushing, but just going forward. And try it with the two fingers, right? I really like this idea, just using the two fingers, not because it's perfect for precision, but it does help you understand that this is a relaxing process, okay? So you'll just go all the way through your metal sheet, right? Okay? Also, when you're sawing, it's okay to hit the wood. That's why it's here. It will slow you down. So after you do hit it, you probably want to move back, move your metal forward, and keep working. I'll be here if you have questions. And I'm going to give everyone, do you still have space on yours?